I'm going to talk about an unusual chord shape for a major 7 chord. Now, we use major 7 chords all the time when we play standards, but we don't use this particular shape very often. I call it the ladder shape for the major 7 chord because your fingers look like they're climbing a ladder. It's a great hand stretcher. It stretches across 4 frets very symmetrically. And it's good for your coordination and good for your hand strength. In this short lesson, I'll be focusing on just how the shape is made. And in the next part of the lesson, I'll show you a beautiful standard that you can apply the chord shape to. Here's how the chord's made. I'm going to start by putting my index finger right here on the first fret, and then the next finger here on fret 2, next finger on fret 3, next finger on fret 4, and there we have it. And we can move this shape up and down the ukulele neck, and I'm not pressing hard because I'm not trying to get sound out of him yet. Just get a good feeling for how this works out. It's an unusual hand shape, but a very good one to learn just for your coordination and your strength. So then, let's see about playing it. Press the strings down, but you don't really have to press them that hard. It's difficult not to press too hard when you're first starting out, but you can actually lighten up quite a bit. Find a point where you're not making a fist tight. You want to keep it a little loose, and I'm going to take it up and down the neck. And don't worry if one of the strings doesn't sound like you've got to get every one perfect. Sometimes it'll be like, and if that happens, just flow with it. Don't worry about it too much. Just keep going at it, and pretty soon you'll find that you're getting them all to go down. If you get one that sounds like a dead string, if you work too hard at pressing your finger down, you're going to really strain your hand. Just kind of, if you only get 3 strings, that's enough. Eventually all 4 of them will start to sound. And now when you get down here and go one more, look what happens. Now you've only got 3 strings down because this A string not being played. There's no place to put your finger because we came down to a place where this finger doesn't have to be played, it's open. And then go back up. The sound of this major 7 chord going up and down is beautiful. And just enjoy the sound. Chords for chord's sake is what I like to say. Don't worry about applying it to a song. Just enjoy making the beautiful major 7 chord. So you can use this hand shape to build some finger strength and develop your hand coordination. Get your finger on the shape so you've got every string pushed down, but don't worry about playing it now. For this exercise, you don't need to strum it and worry about getting all the strings to sound. Just put your fingers on the position just like this. And now lift up each finger individually and put it back down. So the index finger is going to go up and down, while the other 3 all remain down. Don't have to press hard, just keep them down and bring this finger up. And then next, you can imagine we're going to do the same thing with this middle finger. Keep the other 3 strings down and just lift this one up. And try not to have too much tension. If you feel the tension building here and in your palm, that means you're pushing too hard. So just lighten up the hand. Just really let it relax. Put the fingers gently on the strings. And now the middle finger lift up. Don't worry about the other ones because you're not making them sound with this exercise. Same with the ring finger. Now this is the hard one because the ring finger is the weakest in the bunch. Oop, got that finger on the wrong fret. So the same with that ring finger. Leave the other 3 down and try to get that ring finger to go up and down. This is a little challenge because it is the weakest finger. And just try to do that and leave these 3 down and do the same with the little finger. This one's a lot easier than that ring finger. And then let's go the other way. Ring finger up and down, middle finger up and down, and then index finger up and down. And you'll get better at it as you go, and it's just building coordination in your feel these muscles used where they've never been used before. But don't make them too tight. Don't make it so you've got to shake your hand out and go, oh my God, that's hard. Just lay it lightly, very lightly. Let your hand be loose. Don't worry about holding those strings down. And then just see if you can get that coordination going like that. Terrific hand coordination exercise. And when you finally get it together, just enjoy the sound of this chord, going back and forth any place you want to, up and down the ukulele. It's just a gorgeous chord. If you want to know the name of the major 7 chord that you're playing, the name's always found on this G string. It's giving us the name of the chord and the root of the chord. So, for instance, you've got an open G here. You can just climb up to A, B, C. Here's a C note, so we make our chord from there, and we have a C major 7 chord in root position. If we go down 1, then we have a B, because now we're on a B note here. B major 7. Go down 1 more, and we have B flat, because this is a B flat note right here. And if we go down 1 more, well, we can't make it. We went too far. So you can only start at this point with a B flat. C sharp. The name's always where your little finger is. So that's how we make our major 7 chord in this very symmetrical hand position. In the next lesson, I'll be showing you how to apply the chord shape into a beautiful standard called Early Autumn.